There's still a group of protesters gathered at Main Street Garden Park, though the numbers, as we said, dwindled very quickly. The biggest surprise tonight, the return of Dominique Alexander, who'd been released from jail early. But then after that surprise came a peaceful march, then tension when demonstrators started, as we said before, blocking the streets. Fox 4's Lynn Wynn at the park tonight with the latest. Lynn.
You know, Heather, Clarice, I have to say, for the most part, the protests remain mostly peaceful tonight. Some points of contention, of course, some arguments did break out. But from what I saw, nobody was hurt. And, of course, Dallas police say nobody was arrested. We are standing at Main Street Gardens, the exact spot where this protest started and ended tonight. And for the most part, the crowd has dispersed here from Sky 4. You can see the crowd has mostly dispersed within the last half hour or so. Just a few moments ago, protesters were blocking the street at the corner here, and at one point even sitting down where several Dallas police units arrived armed in riot gear, which some in the crowd did not like. And after a few moments, though, protest organizers did convince the majority of people to get out of the street onto the sidewalk. Now, it all started earlier this evening with speakers making their message clear. They are not against police, but they are protesting against police brutality and violence against the black community. And of course, they did have one other message as well. They want everyone to make sure they get out and vote, even having people out here registering the crowd to vote.
Get out and get involved, get out and vote, and be a part of the process. Don't leave here and go back to your everyday life. Don't leave here and let this moment be wasted. Get out and get involved.
The biggest surprise of the night, of course, when Next Generation Action Network leader Dominique Alexander showed up. Alexander was sentenced to 5 years in jail for a probation violation. He was transferred to the Texas Department of Corrections last week to begin serving his 5-year prison sentence for violating that probation. And according to what we were told today, he was given time served and let out this morning. Here's what he had to say.
They wanted to give me 5 years, but the judge went ahead and gave her 5 years, but she gave me 5 years and 2 months back time and slapped him right in the face. This is real. When you are ordained to do this, when you are called to do this, no man can knock you down. Nobody can knock you down because you are fighting for a purpose that is real.
And after the rally, Alexander left for safety reasons. Sky 4 video shows the crowd then took to the streets, at times blocking the road, but for the most part staying very close to the sidewalk. Dallas police followed the protests throughout to make sure everyone stayed on the sidewalk, only making their presence known when protesters got into the street. And it was only at the end, when protesters sat in the street blocking traffic, that a huge force of Dallas police then showed up to get the crowd onto the sidewalk, which then eventually complied, though. Back out here live, for the most part, things out here were peaceful. Dallas police did have undercover units out here, as well as several units in SWAT gear as well. But again, for the most part, very peaceful. No one injured that I could see, and no arrests. Back to you.
Lynn, did you hear a crowd estimate from Dallas police?
No, I did not. From what we could see, probably more than 50 people, but that's just an estimate of what I could see. They went down Main Street and then turned left on Griffin, back left on the next street to end up back where they started here at the Main Street Gardens tonight.
All right, Lynn Wynn reporting live again. Peaceful demonstration downtown Dallas tonight and no reported arrests.
Now, prior to the march, speakers gathered at Main Street Garden Park, and there were also counter-protesters there as well. They were at the park.
And the presence of one of them caused a bit of tension. Fox 4's Brandon Todd continues our team coverage. Brandon.
Well, Clarice, as you heard Lynn say, this was a largely peaceful event. There were pockets of confrontations. There were a couple of them that didn't go beyond just some yelling, but there was one confrontation that lasted quite a while, and it was a large distraction. I want to show you the video that we got of this man in an orange polo shirt. His name, Doug Payton. He was holding tonight a Blue Lives Matter sign, very quietly in the back at first, and then he moved up on stage. Well, then another man got in Mr. Payton's face. They were trying to hold their sign in front of Mr. Payton's sign. Then another man came up and got in his face. Mr. Payton stood his ground, standing there, trying to exercise his right to protest as well. That, of course, sparked a lot of social media hashtags. Doug in orange, Doug is cool, I'm with Doug, and also some people protesting or posting on social media that he was the instigator, getting up on stage in front of everyone with his sign. Not long after that, there was a Dallas police officer that took him aside and asked him to step back. Also, not long after that, another confrontation. An African-American man in a cowboy hat was there to argue the position of all lives matter. And then there were a couple of men who came up to him demanding that he say Black Lives Matter. We want to show you a little bit of that confrontation.
Black Lives Matter! Say it! Black Lives Matter! 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 Say it! This is self-hate! Say it! This is self-hate!
Your life doesn't matter!
This is self-hate! Say it! This is self-hate! You won't even say it! You black and you won't even say it! This is self-hate! You won't even say it, bro! You black and you won't even say it!
White lives matter,
You won't even say it, bro!
red lives matter, yellow lives matter.
You black and you won't even.
And again, Clarice, a lot of shouting, a lot of yelling, but no physical confrontations that I saw. There were some threats here and there, Clarice, just some little things that I heard. If you want to see what that means, I'll take you over here and I'll show you, those kind of things. That didn't really rise to the level of anything physical. At one point, the Doug Payton gentleman in the orange polo shirt did call 911 and made a report that he was being threatened and harassed. Again, soon after that is when those the Dallas police officers who were not in uniform and kind of throughout the crowd came up to him, pulled him out, and said for his own safety, they were asking him to step back. Clarice?
So then, Brandon, was that really the only time you saw police get involved in terms of being an active presence tonight when they went in that particular situation? And when they went, of course, to St. Paul and Main Street at one point when the protesters either took a knee or they sat down in the street because they were told earlier police were not going to interfere as long as they didn't block the traffic.
Exactly. Now, and what you're talking about, those moments before the march, you're right. That was those confrontations, those yelling episodes really were the only thing. Then, Clarice, as you said, it moved on through the march and then back to Main and St. Paul, and that's where you saw a wall from Dallas police with the riot gear and the shields. A lot of people in the intersection. Now, they had specific instructions that they were not supposed to be in the street, and that's when Dallas police then began to try and move them back. There was one Dallas police officer who was in the crowd trying one by one to try and get these people off the street and onto the sidewalk and back into the park. You had a lot of people yelling at that point. More people, more protesters coming over to the intersection and yelling for the ones who were in the street to get back, go back to the park. So a lot of yelling back and forth, but again, overall, a peaceful event tonight. Clarice?
Peaceful and no arrests. Brandon, thank you.